Всем привет! Сегодня у нас получается 5-я серия прохождения l.a.noir. Дело называется «Прокол». Мы еще пока работаем в транспортном отделе, но у нас все вроде ровно идет. Мы в прошлой серии прям такое преступление раскрыли, которое как бы не нашего даже
отдела. Sorry to inconvenience.
We're on it, Captain.
Так, ну пойдем.
I swear the more vent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe you.
Так. Назад валим все. Погоди, а где это? Чувак, ну что ты, ну, натуре? Я думал, ты сел уже. Погнали. Давай. Сейчас с огоньком пройдем быстренько серию.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
Hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and
Мне
Green
кажется, это
just
тоже
swept
будет
this
не
manly
просто
character.
дело
I heard it'll
обугленного
be in front of the
автомобиля.
grand jury by next week.
Стопудово будет еще какая-нибудь шляпа там.
Fourth thing. Terrible enough to be murdered like that without having to
Прям вот стопудово.
all over the front.
Она вообще бы параллельно улица, вот это ее. А, в принципе, могли бы и там. Так. ВС-36. Погнали. Погнали, ребят, погнали.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
В смысле, у нас что есть?
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser
Чего
Fraser
стрелять нельзя? Так
6
по
West
колесам
Second Street.
пау, вот так накуряли, а на постраду уезжает.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Полицейский маневр.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Give it up, LAPD! Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Что-то какие-то махинации. Судя по всему. 2400.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Блин, этому чуваку все настроение испортили, тачку разбили еще, короче. Ну как бы, а че угонял-то? Что значит с двумя громилами?
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
Ну, он не
And
врет.
the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You expect us to believe you.
Is that so much to ask?
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going
Два из
to...
трех.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Давайте, погнали. Прям обязательно надо разобраться
You know what?
с этими
I
аферистами.
think he's telling the truth.
Причем я прям уверен, что это
Some of the most convincing people you'll ever listen to are
Их
foreign
дело.
liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Давайте посмотрим, далеко ли ехать. Мы куда уехали? Мы где вообще? А где мы? А где мы? Так, вот здесь мы, короче, начали. Поехали. Не пойму, где мы. Короче, нам надо вот сюда. Спрятанный автомобиль. А, кстати, попробуем спрятанный автомобиль. Ладно.
KTI radio reminds you, make sure the
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Oh, well, I get it. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Да нет, на самом деле парнишка-то вроде
Yes.
нормальный.
I feel much better. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from
Ну
there.
ладно, 99%
Unless his daddy plays golf.
я уверен.
In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Чувак, аккуратно, у нас в прошлой серии такой был, который под колеса попал. Там, правда, не такая простая ситуация тоже была. Может, вообще, в принципе, все просто не бывает. Чувак, мы детективы. Автосалон Кумпса. В одном автосалоне мы уже были. Такие себе типы.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Какой-то дурачок.
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Сейчас окажется, что у него кто-нибудь украл, короче, кто-нибудь из сотрудников. Это мафия. Либо он тут загоняет.
I look for the ideal customer, son, and you ain't halfway dumb enough. Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Чек у меня такой же.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Бывший хозяин или нынешний? Типография еще может быть повязана, кстати. Специально. А, ну это не такой же документ был.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Странно.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas, shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything?
Salam.
About the company that prints these pink slips?
No.
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
So with the banks closed over the weekend,
I might be able to stop payment.
this was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Мне кажется, он все правда.
What can you tell us about Archer?
Somewhat on the simple side. In a big hurry, too.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
3 из 5.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Непонятно.
11K to KGPL. Request an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion.
Давай я сбегаю, позвоню по телефону.
Grand Theft Auto.
Помечу, что было. Ну-ка, чего ж так много там?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Сообщение второе.
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Что это?
You can cheer up, son.
Так, и давай мы что посмотрим. Так, я
A new shipment of
Нет, как я могу поменять?
Mullingar flour arrives every week. Mullingar flour.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what they're. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line. Just to get the hell out of there.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
I lick him with the pot and the frying pan. I lick him with the pot and the
Фотография, поехали.
I lick him with the pot and the frying pan. And the
shots fired off speed help. Shots
fired так красиво. И в этом, короче, ущерба много нанесено не городу, а автомобилям. Типография.
God damn, you haven't seasoned the town.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Что, может, обсудим?
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
В смысле, все?
Okay, he's had enough.
Ладно, что, давай побежали. Че, все что ли? Типа мы сюда ехали, чтобы он нам просто сказал, что, чуваки, вы лохи или чай. Так что вот выглядит. Чуваки, дорога. В мафии тоже. Как
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Это бывшая хозяйка.
Bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
Где он может быть?
I think the vice boys get any on the side.
Где он может быть?
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy tolerating him.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
I've seen people like you, but I had to pay admission.
Интересно. А это типа, который...
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Штамп-то нет?
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
You're lying. You deliver the cars here in L.A.
You're gonna need more than a guess to pin that one on me. I've tried to be helpful, and look how I get treated. I'm not sure I like you.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
I say we fuck.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
My sister's always been lucky when
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Jean Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me. You really think I'm gonna steal?
Да нет, нет. Ну возьми машину.
Come on, we don't want to lose her.
Да ну давай быстрее, ну проезжай. Все, садись, погнали, ну. Давай, дойди. Погнали, погнали. О, так она еще и рядышком. Че где-то рядом. Western Union.
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. Everybody in this town is
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
You're lying, Jean.
You want to prove that, Buster? Try and prove that pink slip is not real. Look, this is all just a big mistake. I don't want to talk anymore. Just let me go.
Ну как, ну она же адрес дала неправильный, значит это не просто
How long
так.
have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Jean. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
Ноль из двух, да что такое? Да просто это не моя посадка. Один раз, 4 часа было. Козырно было. Какая-то группировка прям целая.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
Че, куда дальше? Едем. Опять в этот ехать.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half again.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo in the interest of maintaining a
man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey. Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Правильно же я приехал сюда?
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
You sure you don't know either of them?
Never heard of either gentleman.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Значит, законный милиционер.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Что сказать? Непонятно. Ничего. Что, застрелился там? Непонятно. Не, подожди, еще хочу сказать. Там вторая страница.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Что сделать? Это походу... Поехали, напарник. Так, блин, а что тут может быть? Чуваки. Я даже не знаю. Кого съездить прищучить-то? Ха! Вот теперь я в тупике, парни. Так, куда можно съездить? Куда можно съездить? Поехали в автосалон. Как там говорили, чтобы меня этот довозил? По быстрое перемещение, наверное, было. Просто мне некогда разговаривать, надо валить. У нас прибавку. Да не, парни, пока некогда, правда. Ух ты. Что это ему вылетело? То в браузере какое-то обновление вышло. Свернулось все. Или что? Да. Это не наша военная база. Блин, ну это как бы как минимум. Непонятно, что происходит. Ну есть. Блин, что там я в тупике, честно помню. Он даже не знаю, кого чего, кто виноват. Понятно, что кто-то где-то, он просто уже признался вроде как, что он мучится там что-то. Угонщик. Который перегонял тачки за границу Америки, скажем так. Так, мне это здесь надо повернуть. Получается. Надо повернуть. Ё-моё! Ну как бы ладно, что это на России подумать. Головой ударил. Надо было срезать чуть-чуть. Много чувак. Ты куда побежал? Я не понял, ты что побежал? Ты что бежишь? Я что понимаю, что ты бежишь?
Sure I can't interest you in a nearly new car, son? I'm all but giving them away to servicemen and cops.
Когда я управлюсь, приболтать. Что делать-то? Да это я все помню. Тут печать есть, а там пустая была. Там пустая была. Все понятно. Давай, чувак, колись, ты продаешь. Пустые эти.
What now? I say it's time to bust open the warehouse.
На какой склад? Мы только что оттуда приехали. Блин, да вы что, угораете, что ли? Какой склад? Ну-ка, а как, чтобы ты меня не повез? Ты меня повез, ну-ка как? Я сбоку сел. F, G, U.
You can drive.
О. Ладно, нажать и подержать, короче. Во. Вот эта тема. Вот эта тема. Сейчас что-то времени мало, уже надо серию скоро заканчивать. А мы долго катаемся сегодня. Давай будем вот так быстрым перемещением. Че вот на склад? Че мы на складе? С кем-то вот на расклад разговариваем. Что на склад? На склад. Где склад? А, вот на склад. А, нет. Нет, не склад. Нет, не склад. Где склад-то у вас, чувак? С кем он тут разговаривал? С кем-то он разговаривал, это непонятно, с кем он разговаривал. Попробуем по всем побить. Ничего, мы сейчас всех протыкаем. Это же нам все равно должно повести. И чё? А, вот что еще. Блин, так и знал, что что-то. Что-то я где-то пропустил. А просто дальше нажать, короче, прикиньте. Просто так на одном тык уже. Вот, это что такое? Почему не требуется? Почему не требуется доставка? Почему здесь не требуется доставка? Я не пойму. Ничего, я ничего не нашел, что ли?
Not much help.
Ты что, угораешь? Что вот в этой книге может быть такого? Ладно, какая одежда. Давайте. Почему здесь вообще адреса нет? Ну, все же посмотрел. Мне вот это не нравится. Почему мне требуется адрес? Тут везде кое-где даже нет лежат. Что делать-то?
Advice? I say it's time to bust open the warehouse.
На какой склад? Вот же на складе, ну.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Ну. Склад. Что за склад? Грок. Поехали туда, что и там такое. Там вроде еще не было. Погнали. Наше расследование зашло в тупик. Что, врубилось нас? Давай, чувак, по коням давай. Ты должен быстренько нас довести, у нас мало времени. Если мы можем сами даже не ездить, хоп, сели. Смотрим, что этот, наверное, вот да. Ну вот если мы сразу с волынами, значит это что-то значит.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
А так зайти спросить, типа, ничего нет?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, huh? Let's jump at the top.
Throw out the guns.
Сколько снимало.
Pretty brave for a jet. Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled on the back on the way out. I need cover!
Stay down. Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot!
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source. A betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Don't lie to me. I'm not in the mood for any more lies.
The slips are the real deal, and I order them from Marquee. I want a mouthpiece. The organization employs a very good one. Does a great job of keeping Mickey C out on the streets.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Что-то там еще больше запутал. Они шмаляли, это уже плохо. Так, кого-то арестовать надо там, да? Чувак, погоди.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. So, where you want to go? I swear.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that
Well,
way.
We shouldn't bring guns to work with it. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah. Especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Ну все, давайте подгружайся и все. Арестовываем его и пора заканчивать уже серию. Что есть подозрение, что он сейчас дунет, короче.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney. What you're doing here is slanderous, detective, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer about it.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Почему его тоже повязали, но...
Now where shall I start? With the two GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect who, I am reliably told, slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Походу мы прокосячились. Там нифигово. Блин. Че, и так можно было бы? Я думал, тут типа невозможно, типа не закрыть дело. Оказывается, возможно. Дело бандит, но не дурак. С достаточным поощрением он, возможно, дал бы показания против Лейтона. Всем удачи, всем пока. Закончили, получается, очередную 5-ю серию.